welcome back everyone to Flyball and Friends. Hopefully everyone is feeling good today. Today we have a special guest from one of the fastest teams out there. Please welcome Kelly Robbins. Alright, well thanks Kelly for taking time out of your day to be here. If you could just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Kelly Robbins. I'm a coach of Rocket Relay Flyball team, and I've been playing for about 26 years, almost 27 years now. And I'm based out of Ontario, Canada.
Awesome. Do you mind me asking how many dogs you have?
Sure, I have 7 dogs.
Awesome. How many are racing?
1 is racing and 2 are in training, and the other ones are retired.
Excellent. And do you do just training as what you do for a living?
Yeah, well, we, both my brother and I, Aaron and I, we do training for a living. We teach, seminars, but also flyball seminars, but also we have a dog training facility where we do obedience classes, we do flyball, some mixture of agility and flyball sport classes, and then we have a dog daycare and boarding as well.
Awesome. And what got you into playing flyball?
Well, I was young, and I was in high school. I was your typical high school girl that got into a little too much trouble, wasn't really going to school. And so anyways, I always had this love for dogs. I wanted my own dog. I mean, we had dogs, but they were like, little Shih Tzus, and they were always the family dog. I wanted my own. And so anyways, I came home one night. I'll never forget this. I was supposed to be home at, what was it? They wanted me home at 7 o'clock at night. And I was like 14 or 15 years old, 14. And I didn't come home till like 11, 12 o'clock at night. Like, that's pretty much the type of teenager I was. Anyways, and my mom's screaming and yelling at me, and next thing you know, out from underneath the kitchen table, a little border collie puppy comes running out. So they were trying to surprise me with this border collie puppy. And anyways, the puppy comes out, and then a contract came out. I had to sign this contract to earn the puppy through my report cards, and then the puppy would be mine, and then be signed over and stuff. And then, they got my mom worked at a vet clinic, and my stepdad was a veterinarian there, and they knew Bob Davison, who did flyball, and they hooked me up with him, and then that's it. Started from there.
Excellent. How often does your team practice?
Twice a week. The one practice is for all the adult dogs. We do team lineups or work on any specific issues with the dogs that are already racing. And then the other practice is mainly for dogs that were either retraining and puppies. And if somebody can't make our main practice, then they can come to that one. So twice a week, but the dogs generally only get once a week.
Cool. How often do you guys go to tournaments?
Right now, never. In a year, I would say we probably do about 1 to 2 a month in the main season of it. Say starting May to October, November. But that's about it. I mean, we could do more if we wanted to. We like to try and travel a little bit too.
Do you do a lot of traveling?
Last year and this year, we were planning on actually doing a lot of traveling. We were going to head out to Nova Scotia, and we went out to Escanaba, and we were going to do a few more Michigan tournaments and a few others we were going to try and hit. But last year, we did probably about half of what we were going to do this year as far as traveling. But a good quarter of our tournaments are traveling.
Cool. And what's the farthest you've been for flyball?
I'm gonna have to say Texas, I think, would be our longest drive that we've done.
That's what, 30 hours?
No, it was about 24 hours.
Okay, that's not
in that area.
I guess it's not great, but it's still a long drive.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, what would be one of the most important things you learned when you first started playing flyball?
That's a good question. I would have to say just on how important it was that it's such a team sport. You're not just in there with your dog. You can't be successful with just yourself and your own dog. It's you really do rely and depend on your teammates for not just in the tournaments, but even in practices to be able to train your own dogs and so on. So the team dynamics of it all is definitely what I would have to say.
Excellent. Out of all your dogs, what would be the one you really enjoy running?
Well, I only have the one running right now, so squirrel, but
What about like
hands down,
for the whole period?
regardless.
What about
Oh,
your whole career?
I've had a lot of dogs that I've really enjoyed running, and for different reasons. So, my oldest one right now, she's 17, Hoochie. Back in the day, she was just generally a nice, fun dog to run. She was little. She gave it her all, no matter what, and it really just depended on me on how I performed. I didn't have to worry about her, so that kind of stress was off. Then you have your dogs that they really just connect with you and they run hard when you get going and things like that. So I couldn't say I have one specific dog. I have multiple.
Fair enough. Is there any place in the world that you'd love to go, whether it's compete, train, or even just watch?
You know what? Hands down, the U Fly Champs is the best competition. Can't really see that anywhere else, so I'd have to say going there.
Excellent. Okay. What do you like about playing flyball?
Well, the team. I like the team atmosphere. I like hanging out with my team, and they turn out to be more like family too.
Yeah.
Because you spend so much time with each other between the week, training week during the week and going to tournaments and stuff. So yeah, I would say having the teammates.
Awesome. Now, would there be any one team or maybe one person that you just enjoy racing more than anyone else?
No, there's not one team or any one person. I would just say anybody that can, that gives a good race.
Yeah.
That's what I enjoy. A good race, where it's neck and neck and you don't know who's going to win and it comes down to handling. So that's what I like to race. Excellent.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I like that. What would be one of your earliest memories of flyball?
You know what? Probably one of my first tournaments ever going to, especially now comparing it to what we have now, is it was in Michigan and it was held in a school in a gymnasium, and the run back only being 30 feet long. I couldn't even imagine that now. Nobody would go, dogs would be hitting the walls. So yeah, that's probably my earliest memory. And I was probably about 15 then.
Awesome. Okay, and what would be one of your favorite memories, whether it's on or off the racing lanes?
Favorite memories? I have a lot of them. I think though, we've set a lot of world records. I really enjoyed that, and a lot of people probably think that that's probably our favorite memories, or winning, the cups and stuff like that, the championships and things like that. But my favorite memories is probably when you debut your dog, your new dog, debuting it, seeing that, and seeing that all your hard work being all of a sudden it's out there on the racing lanes and seeing it all put together. So definitely debuting your new dog.
Excellent. Okay, do you have any new or old, maybe personal goals that you have playing the sport?
Nah, you know what? I don't really have necessarily any real goals. It's always just to go out and run as fast and as hard as we can. And that's never changed. That's our goal every year. And where it brings us, it just depends on us and the dogs and how hard we work to get there. So yeah, just running as fast as we can and working well together, I guess.
Awesome. Okay, would there be anyone in flyball that you look up to, maybe as a mentor, whether it was first starting or even now?
When I was when we first started, I would say Bob Davidson. He definitely gave Aaron and I a good foundation of training in the flyball world, definitely. And we've built from that. So back then, definitely him. Now, is there any mentors and stuff like that? I would say there's a lot of trainers that I really respect. I respect that they're what they've accomplished and how they train and how they got to that point as well. So yeah, I don't have any one particular one right now, but a lot of respect for a lot of trainers.
Excellent. Okay, do you have any hobbies outside of playing flyball?
I like to go camping. Is probably one of my hobbies that I really like to do, just hanging out with the dogs, not doing a sport or anything like that, and just actually relaxing. Actually, that's probably about it. That's all other than hanging with friends and stuff like that, your typical stuff. That's probably the only real hobby, I guess you could say, I have.
Excellent. Okay, now would you recommend anything to anyone starting out in flyball?
Yes, choose your team wisely. Definitely. You're, like I said, you're the people that you're going to be racing with on the weekends and spending your time with during the week. Make sure that you have a connection with them. Make sure that they're your type of people, because you spend a lot of time with these people, and the last thing you want is to be on a team where you're always bumping heads with people, and you really won't enjoy it if you're not getting along and they're not truly your friends.
Well put, well put. Okay, now the only thing last I have to ask you is I'd like you to challenge someone that's not on your team to do an interview with me.
Oh, that's easy. Tammy Frank from Insta Replay.
Excellent. I will hopefully get a hold of her and do this with her. Okay, well, thanks, Kelly, so much for spending your day with me. I'm so glad that you could take time out of your day to be here, and hopefully we'll get to see you on the racing lanes real soon.
Thanks for having me. Take care.
Thanks again, Kelly. So glad you could be here with me today. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get all the newest videos when I upload. Hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video, and comment below if there's anyone else that you'd like to see on the channel, or maybe have some questions that you think I should ask. Until next time, see you then.